In a world of constant evolution, where the line between man and machine begins to blur, a new age of possibility emerges. Where humanity is augmented to achieve what was once thought impossible. Welcome to the age of cybernetics.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. Here we go, 20-minute AMRAP push-ups. My usual routine, now in between my push-up rounds while I rest for ATP to recover. I get on the bike and cycle uphill. It's on level 15 here. I had it on level 20, but I switched it to 15 because 20 was just too tough. But 15 is still, level 15 resistance is still uphill. So I cycle uphill during my rest. And I feel it's more efficient instead of sitting there waiting for my upper body, my chest and shoulders and arms to recover from the push-ups. I might as well cycle, do an active rest. Sometimes I do crunches, but I like doing the bike. I usually can get 5 kilometers in between the push-ups. Today I think I only got like 4.5 because I pace myself in the 20 minutes. My goal is to get to 155 reps, which is pyramiding down from 20 reps when I'm fresh. And then each time I come back to push-ups, I go down a rep to 19, 18, 17, 16, all the way down to 11. That's 155 reps. And when that gets easy, I'm going to pyramid up, where I start with 11. And as I fatigue, I increase the reps up to 20 reps before the allotted 20-minute time limit. So my goal is to always get comfortably 155 reps of push-ups in between 4 and 5 kilometers on the bike in the 20-minute AMRAP. And today I got to the 155 push-ups right at the time limit, but I had to bypass putting my shoes on, going to the bike, because then by the time I get to the bike, because I do spend time, it's like a Metcon, you kind of spend time transitioning. So I would have only been on that bike for like not even 10 seconds before I had to stop and get back to finish those last push-ups before the 20-minute time parameter ends. So I bypassed doing the last round of cycling in between for reps 12, to doing reps 12 and 11, the last two rounds of push-ups. So I just rested a good 30 seconds to 45 seconds after 12 reps, and then I tried to knock out that last 11 in the last 30 seconds, actually the last 25 seconds. And you'll see when I get to the end, I did the 12 reps no problem, but I'm like, man, that was close to failure. It's gonna take time, and I had about 45 seconds left, and I said, okay, I'm gonna go at 30 and get the last 11. But then I needed more rest, right? So I was like, okay, I'll go at 25. And so I started at 25, and you'll see when I get to do my last 11 reps, I fell at 5. I think it's 5 or 6 reps. I already hit failure. 6 reps, and then I had to pause for about 5 seconds, and then I was able to get the last 5 reps, but barely, right at the time cutoff. I mean, I could barely pick myself back up. And I like to start my push-ups from the bottom at full stretch. So from the bottom, up and down is 1 rep versus starting at the top and down and up is 1 rep. I like starting at the bottom at full stretch for my push-ups. But yeah, that's my usual routine. Today I barely finished. And again, because I skipped that last round of cycling, I didn't get that last kilometer I could have gotten that I normally get. So it was a little off today, but I got my 155 push-ups, but I only got 4 kilometers instead of 5. But either way, did a good job. I was sweating bullets after this. But remember, consistent efforts. Remember, you're nothing without your health, so don't neglect your health. So let's stay healthy, let's stay active, let's stay safe. And as we'd say in the Philippines, it's Cebuano. Ingat kayo aping. Peace. Whew.
People